It's been a while and I finally have time to continue this project. Thank you for viewing this devlog. Last year, I started a project, however, due to some circumstances, I was not able to finish it. But now, I am dedicated to finishing this project and hopefully you'll be with me on this journey. So, I have not opened Core since the recording of the last episode in July of last year, 2021. There have been many changes since then, so it's going back to scratch for me. As a disclaimer, I would like you to know that I am not a game developer. I have no experience in software or app development and my coding skills are non-existent. Last year, I started to learn Lua for Core but was also not able to complete it since I have stopped my Core project. And now, I have completely forgotten how to navigate and use Core Engine altogether. Funny thing is, I'm using my last year's project to teach myself how to use Core again. Officially, this will be the new Episode 1 and I have smartly titled this video Episode 1 2022. Haha. So, in every episode, I will be explaining each tidbit for this project. The plan is to divide the project into as many chunks as possible to make the activities as manageable as possible. Again, the goal is the same as last year, to make a game to tell a story to my 3-year-old son. Hopefully I have completed this project by the time he is able to play a game. Hopefully, since I am doing this as a hobby and not as a full-time job. Going back to the goal, I would like to tell my son a story of our culture and history. As we all know, we are already moving to a time where our local cultures and traditions are fading as part of modernization. My plan is to incorporate references to stories and beliefs, traditions, folklore, and myths and legends told by my grandparents into this game so that my son will have a glimpse of how things were and how things were done in the past. So more on this in the coming episodes. For now, I would just like to show where I will be starting off for this project. My hard disk also gave up on me last year and I had the unfortunate choice to reformat it. So now, as you can see, I have lost all my projects and am starting from zero again. But hope is not lost, as you can see, Core has added more frameworks that we can use as a base for our project. I had inspected some of these and decided to use both the gatherable and inventory framework combined with the farming framework. So let's check these frameworks now and see why I have decided to use them. Starting with farming framework, let's create a game first and move around it. Wow, I haven't inspected these in a long time. Kinda overwhelming, the feeling of being lost, not knowing what to do. So, let's just start the game and maybe walk around. Now this is the home base. Hello vendor number 1. So vendor number 1 is buying and selling some materials for I think this is for crafting tools and weapons. Now, moving on to booth 2, who is a buyer, we can't buy from her. She's buying produce. On to booth number 3, who is a seller only, selling seeds. Lastly, booth number 4, also a buyer of variety of stuffs. Okay, so moving around, so yeah. I'm planning to use this vendor system as a base for the project. We can bring out our sickle so we can get rid of the ivy. Let's gather all this ivy. We can also cut these plants around here. So, this is composting. It's weird that we can't rotate the crafting table. Okay, so here let's gather more. Do we need to gather more? We already have an inventory UI here, so there's an inventory management system already in place for this game. We can just copy that. So, switching tools. There's an axe here. Maybe we can use this axe to cut some trees, chop chop. Okay, cut more. Typing C, we can bring out the crafting UI. Yeah, what else do we have here? So, we're just waiting for the compost. The crafting table seems to have the same. I can just reset everything and put it back again. Okay, we can buy this property and make it our own farm. Okay, it's a portal here, so it's a portal system. We can use this area to create a farm. I'm thinking of the same thing in the game. I'm planning to make it, or make the player build a farm as a source of income. Make the player farm stuff. I'm going back to the main level, I guess. Okay, so that's it for the farming framework. Now let's check for the gatherable and inventory framework. Same, we'll just need to create a copy first. Okay, now that we're here, let's just play around. So, I have a pickaxe and I can gather some stones and rocks. Okay, there is an instruction here. We can use the axe on item number 2 or inventory number 2 to cut trees. Okay, so I'm seeing this big box here and it says these are icon generators. I've never seen this before last year, so I think this is a new way of generating objects. Moving on now, that's a basic cube so we can copy that and change it into maybe a tool or a weapon. We can have a chest for our inventory. Okay, so chest and key system. Build and repair system, so let's just repair the bridge. Maybe we can use that to build houses. Because I'm planning to create some dungeons. Not sure how I'll use these doors. Okay, so I guess that's it for now. Maybe I can discuss more on what I'll be doing in the next episode. So hopefully you come back and see episode number 2. I can discuss the plan on that episode, so hopefully you can have a clear vision of what I'm planning to do. So, thanks, and have a good day ahead.